Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm Dee Grewal, psychic medium and angelic channel. And this is your weekly energy read for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the week of June 16th to June 22nd. And this is your full moon energy read, okay? I'm going to jump right into your reading. So we do have a full moon in Sagittarius, and a powerful one at that this week. And I'm going to show you the cards that I've pulled for you. The center cards are your guidance cards, and I have what's been going on here in the past and what we're looking to create here in the future or in the present, okay? What's going on right now. So let me show you. You have Turtle Spirit, Mouse Spirit, Otter Spirit, Staying Focused. You have the Five of Swords and Wealth. Seven of Pence, Searching. The Fool and Wisdom. The Magician and Motivation. King of Wands, Renewal. Ace of Cups, Motherhood. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords and you have wealth. And what I'm getting here is, there's a couple of different impressions that I'm picking up on here. For some of you, there was something that you were working on that didn't bring you the satisfaction that you thought it would. It didn't bring you the material wealth that you were seeking. And I almost feel like, the project didn't unfold quite the way you thought it was going to unfold. You planted these seeds and it didn't quite turn out how you had hoped it would turn out. And perhaps there were some other people involved here because, you have the Five of Swords here, okay? You have one person holding all these swords, look, and there's other people left wounded behind. So, perhaps you've run into some conflict with somebody else in regard to that, or people that you've been working with on projects. For some of you, it's about that. For others of you, it's about you recognizing and appreciating what you have created and not focusing so much on the material, because this, if you look at him, look at where he is and that facial expression. This is you, letting go of these preconceived notions and ideas and, appreciate what you do have. It's like you have the Seven of Pentacles here. You've planted all those pentacles, and yet you're still searching for something more. But what about appreciating what is already before you? There's an emphasis of don't be so focused on the material, all right? You're still feeling very confused about where to go. For those of you that were working towards something and it didn't quite unfold the way that you had hoped, it's kind of led you to searching for something more. You're not quite sure what you're going to do. So it's some of you are having to walk away from a situation that's not serving you. For those of you where this is relationship related, I feel like there could have been some kind of conflicts within a relationship, and I feel that there was some kind of ending here, where it's now a splitting up of assets, and so there seems to be that kind of conflict. For those of you that have had a situation within a relationship, okay, and you're kind of moving away from this turmoil that you felt. You're wanting to have a new start and a fresh new beginning. And this journey that you're going to move forward with, where you're at now in this, you're making a choice to choose a different path for yourself. It's going to bring you the wisdom and guidance that you need, that's going to support you on your path. Okay? This is about you realizing that you have all the tools that you need to create what it is that you desire. For those of you that had started some kind of project that was, a financial project, a career-related project that didn't quite unfold the way you had hoped, know that there is a new beginning and that you have the ability within you to create something. I just feel like you need to readjust your focus. I feel like you need to plan something anew. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting. But as the magician, you have all the tools to manifest what you desire, to manifest the wealth that you're wanting to create in your life. But again, I feel like you need to focus on what is versus what isn't. You need to focus on being in a place of gratitude for where you are on your journey now versus on what hasn't happened, or the focus on this lack. For those of you that have had difficulties within a relationship, perhaps you were dealing with a fire sign, okay? Because you have the King of Wands here. Some of you are seeking renewal within a relationship and have the possibility of a renewal within a relationship. But I'm not going to dive into really too much of a relationship read here, because that's not the intention that I focus on. But for others of you, this is about you having a newfound renewal with yourself. It's about you reigniting the passion and the desires and the flame from within for the things that you feel passionate about, and moving towards your goals and your dreams and your desires. You're in a place of renewal. It's finding the motivation to get into the place of creating again. There's this emphasis of, and part of that, there's this emotional new beginning. So whatever didn't serve you here and that didn't feel quite right, and you're having to walk away from, the universe is bringing you a new beginning, and it's an emotional new beginning. It's a, and I feel part of that is that your experience here has somehow led you to a place of nurturing yourself, taking care of you, making yourself a priority, taking care of you. And through that, through your own self-love and nurturing, you have an opportunity for a brand new start, emotional new start, but it's going to be a blessed one. For those of you that did have ending within a relationship, know that there's a new love on the horizon for you. But first, you must learn to love and nurture yourself. You need to make yourself a priority. Okay, and for those of you that are wanting reconciliation, for some of you, you will have a renewal within a relationship. All right, but like I said, I'm not getting too much into the relationship read here. Now, you have your angels of spirit and saying, it's time for you to slow down, not speed ahead. Slow and steady wins the race. This is about you taking very small steps towards your goals and desires. Right next, you have two cards pretty much telling you the same thing, because even you have mouse spirit here and saying tend to the small things. Don't try to make giant leaps towards something that you're trying to create. Take tiny steps towards that. Take care of the small details. You can't get from point A to point B and, just make leaps and jumps without doing the work in between. You have to take tiny steps. You're being asked to focus on the small details and move slowly forward. You don't need to speed ahead. I almost get the sense and feeling also, stop focusing on what others are doing. It doesn't matter what others are doing. You need to focus on yourself and what you're doing right now. Everybody is in a different place on their path and on their journey. But I get the sense and feeling, some of you are feeling like you're alone, you're not supported. Where are my guides and my angels? I feel like, nothing's working out for me. That's the kind of feeling that I get. And that's not true. Everything is always working out for you every day. Even in those moments that we feel challenged, everything is always working out for you. Because that is the true, that's the true vibration. When you embrace this feeling of lack or this feeling of nothing's working out for me, that's not your true vibration. And you have the ability to create what it is that you want. Know that you are not alone. You have your guides, you have God, you have your angels supporting you on your path. Believe in that, trust in that. Okay? I feel like you're getting distracted, and it's time for you to bring your attention inward so you can get your focus back. Don't allow your past and the disappointments of the past affect what's happening here in the present. Don't allow it, to hold you back. Don't allow the fear to hold you back, the disappointment to hold you back. Stay focused and stay on course. There are many beautiful blessings coming your way, but it's what you believe. So it'll be an interesting week. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say about how it unfolds and what you're feeling. Please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate your love and support. And I'm wishing you a most beautiful and blessed week ahead. And talk to you next week. God bless. Namaste.